Welcome everybody. This is Dr. Devashish Nandi, Head of the Department Political Science, Kazi Nazrul University. Today I will speak on nationalism and ethnicity in Pakistan. As we know that Pakistan is a post-colonial country, but the nationalism and ethnicity of Pakistan have been gone through a severe question because the formation of Pakistan is very difficult to understand because Pakistan was formed as a nation state on the basis of religion, but later on the religion couldn't be a uniting force. In case of Pakistan, we have seen how the Pakistani people had been suffering from a lot of problems after their independence. Pakistan is a federal state along with 4 provinces and federally administrative territories, and there are a good number of tribal areas in Pakistan. The major provinces of Pakistan, there are 4 major provinces of Pakistan today: Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan, Northwest Frontier province, and before 1971, another wings of Pakistan was East Pakistan. And East Pakistan was isolated after 1971 war. And later on, we have seen Pakistan state was not able to actually accommodate all of the ethnic groups properly due to the lack of accommodative policy and biased policy towards Punjab. Pakistan today is suffering a lot of problems due to some ethnic crisis. First of all, I would like to mention the ethnic problem of Pakistan about Balochistan movement. Balochistan is the largest province of Pakistan. It constitutes 43% of total Pakistani territory, and it is the most poorest and backward province in Pakistan. Baloch state actually formed in 1947 during the partition. Actually, before 1947, it was a princely state, and during partition, British government actually offered Baloch king that whether it would like to incorporate it in Pakistan or it would like to remain as a princely state. It was known as Kalar state. Baloch people actually known as the tribal people, and Bukti, Jamali, Bengal, and along with these there are almost 70 tribal groups in Balochistan. They are scatteredly living in different parts of Balochistan. They are very poor and educationally backward. And after independence, a lot of initiatives were taken by the federal government of Pakistan for the development of Punjab, but Balochistan was still was neglected by the federal government of Pakistan, and no developmental activities were occurred in Balochistan. Due to this, Baloch people actually started to move towards federal government of Pakistan since their independence. Actually, one of the greater problem of Balochistan is infiltration. There is a common border between Afghanistan and Pakistan, and after 1979, thousands of Afghan people actually entered in Pakistan, especially they have been settled in Balochistan. So there is a rivalry between the Afghan people and indigenous Baloch people. And before 1 decade, we have seen how the Chinese government had established a port in Gadar, Balochistan, and along with this, the Chinese government had formed several companies and special economic zones. And in those companies actually, which a good number of people are working, but Baloch people are not getting the work properly there. So due to this, the huge dissatisfaction and discontent have been generated among the Baloch people. They are not ready to consider themselves as Pakistani people. They are more concerned about the India today. Still today, they are actually seeking help from the government of India for their autonomy. They are seeking more autonomy, but they are still not getting anything. That is why Baloch liberation movement was started in 1970s, and a bloody civil war was going on for a long time. It was actually ended in 2008. But still, the Baluch people are moving against the Pakistan federal government. Another issue is very problematic in Pakistan, that is the Muhajir movement issue. Muhajiras, those people who actually left India during the partition and settled in urban Sindh, especially in Sindh Pradesh. Basically, they had started to live in Hyderabad and Karachi. They are actually educated Urdu-knowing people, and as we know that Urdu is not the indigenous language of Pakistan. Actually, it is the North Indian elite Muslims language, and it was introduced in Pakistan as a national language by Jinnah. But due to this, there was a confrontation among the Sindh people and Muhajir people. After the death of Jinnah, the Muhajir people had to face a lot of problems because Sindh people were not ready to accept the outsider Muhajir people in their society, because they are excluded people actually. So they had to fight against the local Sindh people and Pakistani army and Pakistani military. This movement actually got momentum in 1970s and 80s. However, another problem of Pakistan, which is facing the Pakistani people and Pakistani government, that is the problem of Northwest Frontier Province problem. It is one of the neglected province, and this province is actually affected by the internal terrorism, and a large number of youngsters have been joined in different terrorist groups. So, in terms of social security, in terms of life security, this state is in a vulnerable position. Another issue is Punjab, because Punjab-centric development is one of the basic reason of discontent among the Pakistani people. Now, I would like to briefly mention what the nature of Pakistan state is actually. Pakistan is basically a state of terrorism today. State-sponsored terrorism has been spreaded over the years, and TVPol and other South Asian scholars already declared Pakistan as a warrior state, and Western countries like USA and other European countries already declared Pakistan as a terrorist country. Against this backdrop, a question naturally raised among the scholars that how Pakistan state could exist in near future if the civil society movement is not actually started properly. If the member of civil society is still silent, then the future of Pakistan would be very in difficult position. So it is expected that with the policy of accommodation, with the policy of equal development, and with the policy of the social security and social justice, Pakistan government under the leadership of Imran Khan will take some positive steps towards the common people, but military-led government actually ruined the entire country, because Pakistan had gone through more than 30 years under military regime, and the rest of the time Pakistani people had witnessed the indirect effect of military regime. So a proper civil society and civil government can ensure the proper justice and social justice for the Pakistani people. So I expect that the Pakistani people will fight for their democracy, and they will try to dictate, and they will try to actually alert the civil government and military personnel to do something for the common interest of the people. Okay, Pakistan is the major state of the South Asia, so Pakistan's security is in a vulnerable position. Its security not only threatened by the extra-regional powers. The Pakistan state itself actually created the Frankenstein. So to actually remove all of the evil forces, Pakistan will have to do something collectively, along with other democratic states and along with the core group of the civil society. Thank you.